超级市场啊比较不好，鱼不大不新鲜的。
For fresh food like fish, prawn, I prefer the wet market. Yeah, because they're usually fresher.
每天是新的来，那些 supermarket 的就比较旧一点咯。
NTC 我都不太懂啦，他们这包装啊什么我都不太懂啦，所以我不懂，我不可以讲人家的啦，是这样啦。
It seems that buyers and sellers have come to the same conclusion, that things are fresher at the wet markets than supermarkets. A RazorTV straw poll shows the same results. Of the 50 Singaporeans polled, 86% of them perceive wet market produce as fresher than those found in supermarkets. Only 6% of the respondents think otherwise. Now, so much has been talked about how you can get fresher produce from wet markets, but is it always true? Now, we'll get the experts' take on that.
When you're on a golden sea, you don't need no memory.
What are some ways to determine the freshness of the produce?
Okay, there are several ways that you can determine. One would be a sensory evaluation, example sight, smell. The other method you can go for is actually a scientific method. It's actually, we call it a bacterial count. It is likely that there's more contamination, there's a presence or high presence of bacteria inside your sample itself. That actually may contribute to the freshness being compromised.
Well, to ascertain if wet market produce are always fresher, RazorTV has sent 2 meat samples for a bacterial count test in this laboratory. After 48 hours, the results are finally out. 7 times more bacteria were found on the wet market sample, and Hayati said this is not uncommon based on her lab experience. Although fresh produce arrive daily at wet markets, their freshness may be compromised as a result of the way they are handled, as well as the prolonged exposure to the warm and humid condition in wet markets. So does it mean that we can debunk their claims now?
The results is, however, inconclusive because of the samples that we get is actually a single type of sample. We should get more than a lot of samples other than a single meat sample. So therefore, this result is actually for your own reference only.
Fair enough. Well, we can't possibly send everything for laboratory tests before we decide if they are fresh-worthy enough of our money. So here are some practical tips you can use the next time you buy fresh produce.
I think it must be slippery lah. And then it's firm. Then the eyes must be shiny.
Eyes must be shiny.
The color also lah. It cannot be dull and then and the smell. Prawns also must be firm. The head must be attached.
我们讲印尼的，你看了新鲜，好像比较粉红啦，不要太白啦。那么就新鲜咯。
粉红，只要太红呢？
太红就比较老一点啦。
Hope that helps. 哪一边的东西比较便宜？
巴沙可能便宜一点，
东东都便宜一点啦。
Next up, RazorTV put this perception to the test too.